Hi, ladies. I know it's going on 3 or it may be 3 o'clock now, but I have Nani here, and I had already started his feeding, so I will finish it up on this video that I'm going to do a couple of tags, and I'm going to start off with Mia's tag, Mia's dog and fun. Okay, and she asks, "What dog collecting have taught us?" Well, I don't want to say it have taught me, but it reminded me of things that I haven't thought about since I started collecting, and most recently since I've gotten the silicone babies, you know, it really took me there. So when I had my babies, which I have two girls and one boy, and I think I was the best little mom when I had my babies. I had my first one at 18 years old. Got married young, and I don't want to go into that, but anyway, my babies, only thing I wanted from my babies is to stay babies. Stay newborn, stay, less than 6 months or whatever. I had the greatest time in taking care of my babies. They were, well, I always liked babies and dolls, so it was like, oh my gosh, I got my own living dolls, my own living dolls. And anyway, yeah, so it brought that back and out of me, and I would nurture them and make sure they was safe. They wasn't cold. It wasn't hot. They was full, and a lot of things. It brought back. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's one big thing that collecting my babies, um, it has brought back, in remembrance of my real babies. And second, I want to bring up a little bit about, um, let's see, my baby dolls. I think I got my first baby doll when I was like 3, but during the process of them or collecting them or having them, uh, I had a boy baby and I named him Dickie. I think I was like 6 years old. Okay, so Dickie was everything to me. Dickie was the hard vinyl that had the little crinkles in the head for the curls. Well, they would paint the head black for the hair. And back then, the African American babies had these orange eyes, and Dickie had these eyes that when you lay back, they would close and had the little bitty hole in the mouth where you could stick the bottle in. So I would hang out with one of my best friends that enjoyed babies too, and I had a wonderful idea. That wonderful idea was I'm gonna cut Dickie's mouth open so he can eat. Yes, Dickie needs to eat. And she went along with it, but I don't even think she cut her baby's mouth open. But we wanted to put the real bottle. Yes, she did. We wanted to put the real bottle in, and back then they had these little pacifiers that was filled with this jelly substance or something. I don't know what it was, but you know, we wanted them to drink milk, and I wanted Dickie to eat. So Dickie ate everything that I did not want to eat: grits, eggs, vegetables, milk, what was cornbread, And for a while, this was going so good. I'm like, oh, he's so healthy. He eats so good. But the thing about it, Dickie's mouth started smelling. So my mom was like, at a period of time, she was like, what is that I smell? And I'm like, uh, nothing. So when she went to work that day, I went and got her talcum powder and poured it in Dickie's mouth. Yes. So Dickie's mouth smelled so good, or like perfume, I should say. At that point, I'm like, okay, so she can't smell it. So during the pass of time, I wasn't thinking about his mouth had started bad smelling or whatever. I didn't have that clue. But anyway, she said, what is that smell? It smells like something rotten in here. And I was like, I don't know. She just went around sniffing in the room and found my Dickie. Mm, 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 mm. What did you put in his... Why is his mouth cut? I said, because he was hungry and he wanted to eat. Well, what is in here? Um, um, about 17 times. So she took Dickie in the bathroom. Of course, I followed her. And she turned him away and kind of stretched his mouth. And food, it was moldy. I mean, gosh, and it did stink so bad. And she was like, she looked at me. I'm like, oh my God, please don't give me a whooping. Please don't. She was like, now um, I'm gonna have to put Dickie up until he starts smelling. And I'm like, okay, all right. And of course she did, but I really think that she threw Dickie away because I never saw Dickie again. And wow, but that was my take on it. 7 minutes. Okay, and so I really do so appreciate these tags because it helps me along the way, while doing these videos. I have really great stuff to talk about. So thank you, sisters. Thank you for your tags. I love them, love them, love them. Okay, and I want to go ahead and do my sweet cupcake tag. I think I might have commented on her. Yeah, I did comment, and I stated that I'm going to do your tag. So here we go. Favorite trait in your husband's personality. My husband, best trait I like about him is how he treats my family. I couldn't ask for a better husband the way he treats my family. I mean, gosh, they get treated better than I do, I think. My children are his stepchildren, and of course he have they're grown self. He has spoiled them rotten, and they love him, love him, love him. And the grandchildren, oh my gosh, Papa, 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 Papa this, Papa that, So, and the way he treats my mom is priceless. Priceless, when he comes into town, like he came this weekend, he would tell me, go ahead and get some rest. And I think you had enough. Go ahead and get some rest. And he would look at the mom. And it's just, that's when I get the most of my help when we come, which is very rare. So, yeah. Okay. What type of house do you live in? I live in a single family, 2-story house. The square footage on my house is 33.6. I'll always remember that. Going up and down those stairs. Okay. How many bedrooms and bath? I have 5 bedrooms and 3 complete baths. Okay. When you get sick, I'm trying to ease this bottle out of his mouth. Look at it. Look at it. Well, as long as he holding on, I gotta give it to him. So, okay, I'm sorry. Um, when you get sick, what do you eat? Well, I rarely get sick unless it's mm, something about, well, mostly from the surgeries, the 3 back surgeries and the 4 knee surgeries. I have a lot of discomfort, and when I can, I will take a pain pill and try to sleep it off, you know. So, as far as my sickness, well, okay, that's another question. Yeah, okay, that's another question. Um, what is your comfort food? My comfort food is ice cream. I'm so allergic to milk. I am so allergic to milk. Milk gives me an anaphylactic reaction and shock. I have went once before. So the anaphylactic um, gives me, well, it swells up my throat that air can't come out or go in, and um, that's a trip to the emergency room. So, and that's a happy tube down my throat, or mostly my nostrils, and it's not a good feeling at all. But you know, we learn how to cheat, and what I've done, I my body gives me signals, and I really listen to them. When it says stop, that's okay. That's 5 tablespoons, or that's 5 teaspoons or tablespoons of ice cream that you need to get. You need to stop. So yeah, I kind of cheat with that. What region of the U.S. do you live in? I live in the southeast. I live in Georgia. Um, I was uh, born and raised in Atlanta, and now I stay in the outskirts, a city called Ellenwood, and yeah, that's it. Winter or summer? Summer. I am a summer girl. I love it hot. I have no complaints because winter I hibernate. I get cold, and it's just not good for me. Summertime reminds me of the good times I had with my cousins and friends, and you know how we would get I mean, we would do anything just to walk barefoot. We didn't want to wear our shoes, and you know that was like a privilege, you know, to walk barefoot. Yes, and during the summer, it seemed like the best songs came out. Um, being in, let's see, in grade school, um, you have the summer boyfriend, and when you go back to school, you don't, you know, you don't talk to them or see them or nothing to the next summer. So you know, you have with me, I had a privilege of going over to my cousin's house. Uh, it was 8 of them, and that's where my summer boyfriend lived. So, so I'm a summer girl. Do you wear glasses? Yes, I do. I am so nearsighted. I am so nearsighted to it's pathetic. Thank God I can see trains, buses, and cars. That's just how nearsighted I am. No, for as reading, I wear my glasses for the distance. Yes, for distant. Um, yes, and without my glasses, uh, if I'm reading or doing something that's close up near me, then my glasses tend to be a hindrance. So up close, I can read and see the smallest letter there is. Natural hair color. My natural hair color is jet black. It was so black it used to look blue in the sun. Blue black, I'm saying. It was very, very black. And that's it. And do I wish that, oh no, that's a different color. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, jet black hair. Eye color, or my eye color is between a medium and a dark brown, I want to say, or not the darkest brown, but sort of dark brown. They kind of glisten in the sun, a little starry-eyed. And do I wish I could change my color to my eyes? No. No, I think my eye color fits my complexion perfectly. So that's it. And this, okay. Well, I'm going to take this bottle out. Come on, Nani. Now that, when he have it in like that, that means he is out for tonight. So I'm going to burp him. And, oh boy. Oh, I meant to tell y'all this, his PJs that he have on is a 6-month. This is a 6 month. I just knew it was going to be just like too big on him, but no. It's a little long because his legs is not that long, but for his perfect fit. Yes, he had it. I'm going to sit him up where he can see his aunties. You're going to say, hey, aunties, good night. I'm asleep. I'm out. Now Mom needs to go and get some sleep. All right. You guys take care and enjoy. What's it? Enjoy your Monday. I had to ask myself that. And you all take care and God bless you.